Right, welcome back to Narrative Crusades. We're doing another boarding action, but this time we're doing a narrative boarding action. This actually follows on from our previous campaign on Scorpio III, in which INGUSTRIX, our not monstrous demon prince here, attempted to ascend to full demonhood and failed miserably. Since then, the Angels of Redemption, a Dark Angel successor chapter, have been hunting him down. This mission is actually going to decide if he dies for good or not. If he dies, he's dead. If he loses the mission, he's dead. And the Death Guard danger to Scorpio 3 might very well be over. So the Death Guard are in a pretty bad place. We've slightly altered the layout of the map, and we have slightly altered one of my units. I've allowed my last remaining Death Shroud on his own. And Luke's army, we're not 100% sure if he is, it's a Death Wing detachment, isn't it, normally, but we're not sure if we're allowed that, so we're just saying he's got OBSEC. That about sums it up.
Yeah, that about sums it up, that's good. It'd be silly if they weren't OBSEC. So
who is your avenging captain?
So we have Captain Andrix here. Usually captain to the 3rd company, but he's received the rites of initiation to join the Death Wing with all their associated benefits to come and hunt down this monster. It's going to be the breaking point in his career. It's either going to make him or break him. He might just be left dead on the ship, never to be seen again.
Personally, I hope he dies.
Oh, that's kind. Thank you.
We're not in a ship. We're in the hives of Scorpio 3, where he has successfully hunted down INGUSTRIX before he spreads his plagues. So, to be honest, the planet could be in trouble if you don't sort him out here.
Okay, so we finished moving the Dark Angel side of things, and really it's a super quick turn. My captain has kicked the door open at the end of his movement, and both units here have done a secure objective action. It would complete in my next command phase, but we flipped him now because there is nothing Dan can do about it to stop me having those objectives. And just as a little side note as well, we do have a squad of 5 Deathwing Terminators who are in deep strike at the moment. They're going to teleport on the board, maybe next turn, and cause some damage. But with that, we'll be back once the Death Guard have done their turn 1.
Okay, end of Death Guard movement phase 1. Equally as quick as Luke's, I've moved my Plague Marines here and flipped this one, and I've moved my Poxwalkers here and flipped this one. This Poxwalker unit advanced, and INGUSTRIX is going strong down the middle with his final Death Shroud champion. So we'll see what comes in the next turn now, because we're going to have some Terminators drop in and maybe some shooting.
Hi everyone, just wanted to take the opportunity to thank you all for watching our content and let you know about our free Discord and Instagram if you want to follow for daily updates. We've also recently started a Patreon where for £3 a month you get a link to the private area of the Discord, full campaign packs so you don't have to write your own Crusade content, a campaign tracker, voting power for all future content, as well as tabletop simulator campaigns all fully set up so you have to do none of the legwork. Thank you, and back to the killing.
Okay, so a pretty active movement phase for the Dark Angels. So we've breached through this door and we've advanced up around this corner to secure this objective, and these advanced up there. They're going to look forward to losing a lot of their movement next turn. The Deathwing Terminators have teleported in right at the back there. We've managed to position them in such a way that we can shoot the crap out of these Poxwalkers and leave us with a 9-inch charge on that Death Shroud Terminator to really get this mission rolling. So that's what we're going to open up with. So I've got 4 storm bolters in that squad, so that's 4 shots per Terminator. So we're hitting you on freeze. This is your Poxwalkers, by the way. Toughness.
4.
So 4. That was awful. So I am in tactical. 6 at AP1.
Okay. 6 up with no pains. 2 dead? Did you say 2 up 6? Sorry.
4.
4. I'll just make up numbers in my head. 4 dead. Alright, good news.
So 2 more.
So I rolled 4 dice, 4 dead.
Did I say 4 saves?
Yes.
Sorry, for some, I'm holding 6 dice, that's why I'm confusing myself.
That's fine.
No.
How
You don't
many?
have any more saves, you're good.
4. I'm good
I'm
at 4
confusing
dead.
myself.
4
I'm
dead.
holding 6 dice.
Okay, right, we'll kill these 4 here. They're
Then
dead.
The assault cannon, which will be freeze and freeze. Okay, that is 6, so this is also at least AP1.
Okay, I've got no armour, so 4 ups. Sorry, 6s. Duh. We're just losing the plot, aren't we? And then 2 more. So 6 die. So 2 get to live, because you can't see them. Weird box, weird.
What, from the assault cannon?
Assault cannons, yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong. They're all dead. There we go.
Yes! Right, with that, it's literally just a charge roll, and I'm going to roll. I need a 9 into that Death Shroud Terminator.
Did you get it?
Got it.
Got it.
Right, we've made the charge in, we've done our consolidation, and of course, Ungustrix has done his heroic intervention, but with the Deathwing, we're not scared. We're going to pile on 4 of the attacks onto him, and then the other lone guy will smash the Death Shroud Terminator in the face. So we're going to start with the lone guy, because he's the least interesting. So it's 2 attacks, plus an extra 1 for shock assault. I'll hit you twice. Freeze to win juice, it's going to be strength 8. 1 wound.
My understanding is that
I'm going to CP that wound.
I don't think you need to. My understanding is you reroll all wounds against characters.
Do I? Okay, we're back in. Just read the rules. It has to have 8 or more wounds, and I have to be in the tactical doctrine. And, sorry, assault doctrine, and it has to be a character, which the Death Shroud is not. So he has a single wound at, I believe, AP at least 2 from the power. AP 3.
It's fine.
Oh, very good. Right. Now, what we're really here for, because that didn't really matter. So I'm going to do the 2 power fists. So 6 attacks, 4s to hit you here.
Oh, no.
Rubbish.
Why?
But you do wound. Moving on to the Sergeant's Power Sword. This at least hits on freeze. Wounds you twice. Then I'm just going to chain fist you, so it's going to be 3 attacks. It's also hitting falls. Freeze. No. Of course. So it's going to be 3 invuln saves.
Oh dear. 5 ups. 1, so he takes 2 damage, going down to 8. Sit.
Yeah, yours slaps back. Oh dear.
So I've got 6 attacks with my Demon Prince, hitting on 2s, and he's a wee bit more successful. I'm obviously going to be wounded on 2s, but you have silly rules, which means I'm wounded on 4s.
Yeah, that might save me.
It did save you 4 saves at AP -3.
So it'd be 5 ups regardless. I make 1. What's the damage?
Flat 3.
Oh dear. So it's going to be 3 dead.
Oh no. We said, right, that you were going all in. It was like, oh dear. Hopefully this works out, but
We've traded. We took out a Poxwalker.
you did take out a Poxwalker you. That's actually cost me a lot of victory points. And don't forget, if you win, he still dies. So, Death Shroud Terminator, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, 3s because it's big attacks, re-rolling 1s because it's inspired by his shamed Demon Prince, wounded on 4s because you've got some cool rules, re-rolling 1s. So 3 wounds at AP -3.
5 ups.
Oh no.
Damage.
2.
That's not too bad because it's Sergeant dies, and then guys on a wound.
Right.
That was awful.
It's not the best, I'm afraid. I'm going to consolidate. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave him there.
You might even run away.
Dear, might me.
I need to roll 4 or less. CP's useless in this, really, so I'm going to spend 2 CP.
To keep him in the fight.
50% chance I'll keep him in the fight.
Alright. That's the end of a very mixed Knights of Redemption. You've got to rename yourself, can't be Dark Angels anymore.
It's not going to be
No. No. Right, we'll be back at the end of Death Guard Movement Phase 2. Okay, we've come back at the end of the Death Guard's turn 2 movement. I only scored 5 points because Luke managed to knock me off the victory point, and I don't control that victory point for next turn because my Plague Marines only just moved onto the board. Psychic phase first. I'm going to do a smite with INGUSTRIX. It'll be going at the Blade Guard in front of me, and on a 5,
That's enough.
because that's not actually changed, so D3 wounds for 1 mighty wound upon the Blade Guard. Then we've got some shooting. I've got a Blight Launcher. I'm going to shoot from this Plague Marine squad into the Terminator. I should have actually positioned my models a bit better, but
Feel free to.
Oh, thank you very much, because obviously you need to consider which models can actually see the unit that you're shooting at.
I'd say start with your plasma guns.
I'll start with my plasma guns. So I'm hitting on 3s. I'm not overcharging, just for clarity. As you only have 1 wound, it's pointless, no wounds. And the Blight Launcher, 1 hit, 1 wound.
AP?
2.
4 up.
Okay, that sorts that out.
He's gone. It's the end of the death ring.
Right, and the only final thing to mention really is the fact that this unit here is actually set to Overwatch. So if Luke finishes any of his movement phases where I can see him, I can actually shoot him. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, right. So we've moved up. We've kicked in the door here, ready for a charge onto the Plague Marines, and hopefully swoop around the back with our remaining resources. We've kind of got to go in on INGUSTRIX. He's too much of a powerhouse to not. But it might be a very quick game, quicker than what it actually could be if he absolutely batters them and they roll the same as they did last time. Anyway, with that in mind, we're just going to fire some heavy bolt pistols to try and do a bit of chip damage. Right, the squad on the right, I'd argue I can only get 1 bolt pistol.
You'd probably argue correctly with yourself.
So 1 shot.
God, it's such an interesting rule. I really like it. That means you only get 2 there.
Yeah, I only get 2 there. I could have, well, to be fair, if I pushed him over a bit, maybe.
Yeah, you're learning.
Yeah, feel free. I can reroll 1s because I'm near my captain. Yeah, 5s. But it isn't -2 because it's a pistol and I am in assault doctrine.
Ouch!
We've wounded him! Captain, not even gonna bother.
Just good because you can't shoot anyway.
Right, so with that, we're going to declare oh bugger. We're going to declare our 2 charges. So,
It's the interrupt you're worried about, isn't it?
yeah, Death Guard then. Sorry, Death Wing into INGUSTRIX to get a 9. And charging through that door over there is an 8. So we're in. So we're going to be fighting here against INGUSTRIX first because I do not want him interrupting me there. So,
Yeah, you've got to do that really, haven't you?
Bleed Blade Guard are 3 attacks a model, with an extra 1 from the sergeant, and an extra 1 each for charging. So we're hitting you on 3s. I'm going to re-roll them 1s because I'm within 6 of my captain. So 5s. I'm really happy for that assault doctrine because that would have only been 3. So we're rolling to win because we're definitely in assault doctrine against a character with 8 or more wins. And I get nothing from the roll.
Did you? Why do you have good rules?
I don't know, I really don't. It's free and vulnerable saves.
2 wounds.
It's 2 damage a swing.
Yeah. A pesky Death Guard.
All of that for 2 wounds.
I'm obviously going to spend the 2 CP to interrupt,
Why wouldn't
as I would be foolish not to. Your 3 wounds are pop, aren't you?
yes.
So I'm going to do the cleaver first. I'm hitting on 4s because I'm -1. We have a spinner. It's a winner. Alright, wounding on 4s because of cool rules. No wounds there. Then I'm going to do the flail of corruption, which is 6 attacks. I do need to pile in to be able to do this, but I'll sort that out for you in a moment. 4s re-rolling 1s. So 2 wounds at AP -2, please.
So 4 ups regardless. What goes through?
For 2 damage.
1,000 wounds.
Based on that, then I'll do the knives next. 6 attacks in total. Hitting on 3. That's 4s again. Because I can't double your toughness. There's no AP on this. Oh no, it's AP 1. Aha! Yes, I get my knives back because Armour of Contempt's gone.
So it's 3 up because the storm shield is +1.
Right. I guess it's got to be the power fist though. Hit on 4s. Ooh, the champion's in. Wounding on 4s because of pesky rules. 4 wounds at AP -2. Oh, 3.
So first one, he's alive still. He's dead.
CP.
May as well.
Although,
Okay, so he's still alive. Two more to go. Alive.
does he live?
What kind of wound goes down?
Just bites the farm.
Slapping you back there, just to speed things up.
Of course.
Sergeant with 5, the other guy with 4.
Yep.
So hit your 3s. Your T5 on
Yes.
and 3 wounds, -4.
3 wounds.
Yep.
Dead. And I'll put the other plasma gun on a wound, as I feel now guns are not going to save me.
It's just INGUSTRIX now?
It's just INGUSTRIX, yes. 2s, 4s, 3 at -3.
So in ones, damage a swing, multiple.
3,
So
flat 3.
doesn't really matter, just throw more ones.
Yeah. Do I see 3 dead there?
Yeah, that's the
Why can't we roll over our 4?
I don't
I think INGUSTRIX is going to come back. It's going to come down to whether the heroes of the Imperium can make a last stand to kill him now.
Right, but we shall see.
Yep. Well, INGUSTRIX had 2 options really. Number 1, he could have slunk away and begged to Nurgle for mercy while his underlings gunned down this captain in the streets and backwaters of Scorpio III main hive. Or he can make some room, get some gunning down done, use some psychic powers and then rip out the heart in the last round of combat. So that's what we're going for. So psychic, Curse of the Leper, does not go off. I'm not going to CP reroll it because he'll blow up. I'm going to CP reroll it because if he blows up, I think that's even better. No! Don't think he goes off on a 6. I'm going to shoot him and then I'll look in a minute. So 2 plasma guns, I'm going to overcharge.
Yes!
There's a double one. I probably shouldn't be rolling them together, so if they die, they die. Right, one of them's dead.
4s.
4s. 1 wound.
4 up.
Well done. And as a punishment, I shall kill my one with the power fist. So I shouldn't have rolled them together.
You don't have to do that.
And then light launcher. That's right, it's done now. Ooh, 2 hits. 1 wound. AP -2.
So 3 up. We're good.
We're good. And then in combat over here, because Plague Marines can't afford bolt pistols, they don't get any. So we're going in with the charge then. INGUSTRIX into the captain. Can't fail. I don't fail. So we're going to move in, and then I'm going to check that the psychic power didn't go off, and then we're going to roll for the final death of this captain. Right, it does go off.
Short.
So it does go off after roll 7 dice after exceed your toughness, which at the moment is 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless I do, oh dear.
4 wounds.
Right, this is it. 7 attacks from INGUSTRIX into your champion, offering up the heart to Nurgle. 1 fails, wounded on 4s. This is going to be big. If we fluff this, it's all over. I've got to CP reroll 1. There is no way with Luke's career in dice rolling.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
No!
There we go, he only dies really badly.
Right, the heart goes to Nurgle. I think we're going to call it there, aren't we?
That's it. It's over. Quick and brutal.
One thing we were discussing actually is, obviously it's a narrative campaign, you're not allowed to bring a demon prince in a normal game of boarding action. But there's no way that he is as hard as Abaddon.
Nope, no it's not.
So, we think it's still quite balanced. I just think you've been really unlucky.
Yeah, like I mean, if you look at the Deathwing going in, maybe not the best choice in the world, but they sort of went balls deep very early on, and they got like no wounds. Like I missed with 5 or 6 attacks.
Yeah, you did.
With Power Fist, which would have chipped you down.
Yeah.
And then here, when I did charge, I got 3 wounds out of like quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like full reroll. I didn't get a single one off a full reroll of like 7 or 8 attacks.
Like of the games we've done so far, I found them to be quite balanced. I love the terrain. The terrain's working really well at just kind of making new angles and new ways of thinking about the game.
Yeah.
But the final leaving comment to me is, just because you lost, if enough people submit a game where the Deathwing win or the Imperial Forces win, he still dies.
Yeah, we need him to die.
So enough people need to submit games that he dies.
Absolutely.
Okay. Submit your games. Thank you very much.